Well, howdy, my friends in Montana. I'm going to show you my office while I show you while I tell you a little bit about an event coming up. I'm going to be participating at the MCAN on March the 11th this year. Looking forward to it. Here's part of where we work from. And the big idea here is we're going to discuss how personality, temperament, and foundational relationships affect performance and achievement. I was over with Miss Nicole Pieper at Cascade High School earlier this year, and we were doing a workshop on personality and temperament, and we were talking social emotional health or whatnot with the kids. And while we were there, Miss Nicole showed me a report that she did on how things like truancy, discipline referrals, and things like that, there was a correlation between the grade levels who had demonstrated the most discipline actions or whatnot, or the most truancy or tardiness and stuff like that. She saw a correlation between those items and performance and achievement in the classroom. Now, what was interesting about that, we were doing personality profiles that day with the students at her school in those grade levels. And what I noticed as we were doing it, if you're familiar with the Enneagram, you'll know that 1s, 3s, and 5s are typically the people who are higher performers. 1s on the Enneagram are called reformers. 3s on the Enneagram, those are the people, well, they're achievement driven. I'm a 3. 5s on the Enneagram, 5s are people who really analyze things. So it's people who can suffer from, paralysis by analysis kind of thing. They're your accountants, etc., and so on. None of those grade levels had any of those personalities. 1s, 3s, or 5s. Here's what's curious. When we do a personality assessment or something like that, when we think about temperament, when we think about an amygdala hijack with your temperament, whether you're fight, flight, freeze, faint, or fawn, how does foundational relationships, if you're living at home with one or both parents, how does that affect your performance in the classroom? And then how does that affect your achievement? So we're going to cover all of that and hopefully give you something of real value when we come out for the MCAN this year. So I hope to see you there. Kelly's going to drop more information in the email on how to sign up, and that's one of my favorite ones. I really like that. It's backwards for you, but for me it says love is spoken here. That's what we want to try to be about. How do we get along? How do we perform better? How do we show up better for the world around us? How do we add value? And for your students, maybe what are the little things? What's the 1 or 2 little things that we could do to help our students show up better for performance, which leads to achievement? Have a great day. Oh, by the way, I want to show you something really cool. Kelly got me a cool shirt. I started to put it on for this video, but I didn't want to be too. Check it out. How cool is that? And on the back, it has all of the names of the cities. I think it's super cool. So thank you, Kelly, for the shirt, and I look forward to seeing the rest of you at the MCAN, and Kelly's going to put the details in the email. Take care.